I'm doing a noise pipe delete and CTS turbo throttle pipe install right now. To do the delete, you have to get, this plastic piece off. Be very careful with the plastic splash shield. It could crack. So just take your time going around the edge of the windshield, prying it up. I took off the windshield wipers so I wouldn't crack the shield. Also, I wanted to get a good look at my ECU because I'm going to be doing some work with that later. So the throttle pipe obviously connects right here to the throttle body, underneath to the intercooler hose. And this is the part I'm going to be deleting. So we'll get to that in a minute. Here's the throttle pipe I took off. Right here. Came off pretty easy. There's just a clip here and a clip there. And then I believe there's like a 27 Torx on this one. No, yeah. This one, and this one was just, I believe, a 7 or 8 millimeter located right here. So you got to remove the MAF too before you get started. I disconnected the battery cable, just something I do every time I'm working under the hood. So, all right. So when you get all that taken off, you take off the clamp for the throttle body, then you get underneath, and remove the other end from here. You're going to have a T27 Torx right there. And there's another one up top, but mine actually just didn't have one, so I don't know what kind of bolt it was, but it was there. And we will get back. I'll get back as soon as I start the. All right, here's the throttle pipe now from CTS. Got it from ECS Tuning. You can see right here is the grommet I had to put in from the old one. There's the temp sensor, and this one comes with a outside plug, and I just cranked that down real tight with my impact drive so it doesn't come flying off. And that's what it looks like right before you put it in. Make sure you don't forget that, or it won't sit there quite correctly. And if you ever did any kind of, water methanol injection, there's your inlet for it. All right, here we go. This is what I have now. The CTS pipe right here, this coupler was actually too long. I actually kind of knew that before I bought it. There was mentions about it on some customer reviews. So what I did was, I tried to get the bend as good as I could, the length and the bend. And so I'm going to try to see if that fits now. If it doesn't, I'll chop a little bit off. I chopped about 1 inch off of both sides because you don't want to just take it all off of one side, because then the bend will not be in the correct spot. Like you can see, if I took it all off of here, it'd be about here, and then the bend would be all screwed up. So I took 1 inch off of this side and about 1 inch off of the other side to try to match the curve on the stock piece. I'll try to fit it in now, and if it goes in, I'll take some pictures or take some more video and show you what it looks like. But as you can see right here, that's the temperature sensor. I got this on real tight. I actually used my my impact driver, so that doesn't come popping off, while under, 20 PSI for stage 2. And then I got, like I said before, there's this little grommet that I had to take out of here. This pipe does not have the second grommet, which was right here. This just isn't on the CTS pipe, so I'll let you guys know about fitment there. But so far so good. A little bit of negative points for the fact that I had to take a hacksaw to this, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal. So see if I can finish this video up, and hopefully it helps a couple people out. All right. This is removed. There's the noise pipe. Here's the stock piece. if you're doing this and you're having trouble lining up the piece that came with the kit, you can probably just use your stock fitting here. You know, it might be easier. I wanted to just try and get it on for the video to just see how difficult it was. And honestly, lining it up was fairly challenging, actually. You know, I had to reposition it a few times, but you could see right in there. You know, let me see if I can get some light on it. So you could see right there, I got the pipe on. It's nice and tight. Right down there, that's where you're going to want to position. I know it's going to be kind of hard if I ever had to remove it, but I'll just probably remove it from there if I had to. But you want to put it there because you don't have a lot of clearance with the fans. I actually started it off and it was on the side facing the fan, and it was pretty much touching. So I had to remove it right there, right between the Y. Once again, I tightened it all down real good with the impact driver. So if you're going at this with just normal tools, you might want to just use the stock fitting. It'll work just fine. Like I said, I just wanted to do the video using all the components I was given. And you can see it is possible. Let me show you the underneath here. So another difficult part was lining up that torque bolt right there. Because you have to make kind of like your own adjustments, you know, it's not a precise thing. So once you get I got it up on top first, tightened, and then I worried about this. And I left this loose so I had some wiggle room. But you can see here, you know, everything's nice and tight. It's not going to hit the fan. And we're good to go. So I'll come back with a video and let you know how the dash or the firewall goes. Sorry about that bright light, but it's all tight. And I'll be moving on to the firewall delete portion in a couple.